Hey everyone, this is Armando with lightsoutwholesale.com, and I know it's starting to warm up. We feel spring is in the air, right? And so we are getting into patio light season. So one of the things I wanted to help you do is how you're going to splice in on your patio lighting when it comes to the male and female plugs. I know it's a little bit different than what you're used to with Christmas lights, when you're taking the male and female Gilbert plugs or Minion plugs and splicing them in. These ones are a little bit different, so we're going to help you out so you know how to cut and splice these in. So the first thing you're going to do is, if you notice, there are 3 screws on the face here that we have on the male plug, and 3 screws that we have here on the face of the female plug. So let's go ahead and let's start with our male plug first. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your Phillips screwdriver, go ahead and get to the face of your male, and you're just going to undo that. Just go ahead and loosen it up. That's simple. Go ahead and loosen that up, and then we'll just go ahead and take the third one and just loosen it up in there. As they're loose, you'll go ahead and pull that out and take the end of our patio lighting, and we're just going to go ahead and take our fingernail, or you can take some wire cutters, and we're just going to split that up a little. Slide that right through and push that through. So we have it out like this. And take our wire cutters. This is a 16 gauge wire that we have here, and we're just going to take it up to the 16 like we have here, and just go ahead and strip that piece out so you have your wire sticking through there. We're going to do the other side, take it through the 16 we have here, and go ahead and take that through. And then we're going to take these copper wires and just give them a nice little tight twist on both of them. Be careful, they are sharp. What we like to do is we like to take the white letter or the lettering that we see on our wire, and we're going to make that our positive. The ridged end that we have here, we're going to make that our negative. Then we're going to take our plug that we have here, the male plug, and all we did is we're going to unscrew these sides here so we can loosen this up. So we unscrew that, and it loosens this gap that we have right in there. See that? This one's still tight, so we got that loose. We'll take our positive and just go ahead and feed it right through there. And then once it's in, we're going to go ahead and screw that piece in. You have your wire nice and tight. We're going to do the exact same thing on this side here. Take that right in, slide that right into place, hold that in, and then go ahead and screw that, tighten it right up. So once you have those 2 pieces in there nice and tight, then we're just going to go ahead and pull this end down so that yellow part goes right in there. And we're going to line up our 3 screws that we have here on this yellow part in with the 3 holes that we have in this cap. Got it in there. Take that, tighten that in. Take the second one, tighten that right in. Take your third one, tighten that right in. Okay, once you got that in place, then you'll go ahead and you'll tighten these screws that we have right here, and that will secure it so that wire won't be going in and out. So we'll put that in nice and tight. Got the other side, screw that one in, make sure it's in there nice and tight. So that's how we do our male end and splicing it in. Then we're going to take the other end that we have here, and we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to go ahead and we'll just take our fingers, or you can take your wire cutters, and just separate those 2 and pull it apart. And we're going to take our female on right here, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to unscrew those 3 screws with our Phillips screwdriver and get those. Put that in, and put that in. Once you got it in, you can pull it apart like we have here. Again, the wire's going to go through this hole. Get our wires back that we had on there. Take our 16 gauge, because this is a 16 gauge. Line it up with the 16 right, and just pull that right through. So Same thing, get that through 16 there. Let through, tighten it. Once you cut that wire through, put it through there. We're going to take this end here, got this part right here, that's going to go right through there. I'm going to feed that right into there. Get your wire coming back, same thing. And screw this piece right here and slide that one in there. Slide it right in there. Take our screw, get it nice and take the other end. We're going to do the exact same thing on this side. Place. It's nice and tight. Okay, got that. And you're going to pull this up, and the same thing. Got your one right there, and over here. You're going to line your screws up and put them in. There's also a cap right here that you see, and there's also a cap right there. You're going to line those up, scoot it right on in. Then you'll take your screws and screw those right into place. One more. Like that. Down in there. The last thing you're going to do is do these screws. Tighten them up. Put it right in there. Nice and tight. Take this one. Same thing. Screw that right in. Okay. So when you're all done, you got your male and female. You can go ahead and plug them in like that, or you go ahead and plug it into your outlet and you got the light. Remember, you can get your patio lights, your male and female plugs, and you can splice them now to your specific length that you need your patio lights to be, and you can get them here at lightsathwholesale.com.